Hey folks, Mike and McGee here. Today I came over to the Merritt's house, my next door neighbor, and we processed rabbits. Now Grace, she was sick. Yesterday she was so sick she couldn't even sit up to take nourishment. And that's literally the truth. But today she's better. She came out and watched us with a heavy heart finish up that butchering. But now, today we're going to make you a carnivore video. You carnivore people out there that have gone however long you've been on carnivore without eating marshmallows, we're fixing to change that for you. And we're going to do it in style. Now we've got these marshmallows that Miss Merritt made yesterday. We're going to make another batch today because I'm speechless. I don't know. I can't believe how good they are. There's a lot of things that you make carnivore that substitute for something that's not carnivore, and it don't turn out that good. This here turned out better than the original. So, let's just talk about ingredients first of all. First of all, look how spongy. They're just perfect marshmallow consistency. What's in them?
We have beef gelatin.
Beef gelatin, and it don't taste like beef, by the way.
We have honey.
Honey, it does taste a little bit like honey.
Salt.
Salt.
And water.
That's all?
That's it.
And look at that. Unbelievable. Now, here I've got some regular jet puffed marshmallows. What's in those?
We got corn syrup.
Not good for you.
We got sugar.
Not good for you.
We know now, for example, that a lot of mental and psychiatric illness has its root in blood sugar. For example, we know now that Alzheimer's, it's insulin resistance in the brain. Right?
We got dextrose.
Worse for you.
Modified cornstarch.
Even worse for you.
Water.
Not bad for you, but I don't see no water in it.
All right, and then we have less than 2% of gelatin.
So that would be good for you, but it's less than 2%.
Tetrasodium pyrophosphate,
Never
which is a
heard of
whipping
it.
aid.
Never heard of it, but it's probably not good for you.
Natural and artificial flavors.
Probably not good for you.
And blue food coloring 1.
Not good for you. Okay, so there we go. We got not good for you, and then we've got good for you, because we know that honey's good for you. Beef gelatin is excellent for you. Water and salt is absolutely life-giving. It's if you don't have it, you die. So let's try it real quick. I'm gonna taste this real quick. Right away, I got a little saltiness and a little honey. And it literally has the marshmallow consistency after you put marshmallows in hot chocolate, and that in your mouth, if you're selfish enough to quickly get a marshmallow in your mouth when you take that big sip and you're like,
oh yeah.
I know that feeling. That's what I've got here. And never for the past 9 months since I've been on carnivore have I experienced marshmallow. It's unbelievable.
It's better than I expected it to turn out.
Yeah. And marshmallow itself, if you eat a plain marshmallow, you just get basically sweetness. You don't have much flavor at all. So it's amazing what we're going to do. We're going to give you 2 recipes in one. We have a carnivore caramel honey pie that turns out kind of like a custard. We're going to make this marshmallow, and we're going to put it over the top of that and have like marriage made in heaven, I think. We're going to find out in this video. Let's get into it.
They are so good.
So what was your thought about the tiny taste?
Did you want more of it?
Not the worst thing you ever had?
No.
Better than rabbit?
No.
She likes rabbit.
Well, it's much more yellow. It
Well,
tastes
yes,
like
but-
honey.
Flavor. Ah.
And it's a little salty.
But there's no yellow food coloring in it.
Nope.
And in the white marshmallows, there's blue food coloring. Explain that to me, Grace. I don't know. I'm not that smart. Anyway, we're going to get into it. First thing we're going to whip up is the caramel honey pie. 4 egg yolks.
2.5 cups of cream.
2.5 cups of cream.
And we have some salt, and half a cup of honey.
Okay, and that's it?
That's it.
Simple.
And vanilla.
Yep, anytime you got a small ingredient list, it's more healthy probably.
We're going to the next day. And you pull it apart, straight up, and you're not going to have exactly half, but then you dump your yolk into the other part. Now remember, have it on end when you pull it apart. Pull up on the top. Yep, there you go. Now, dump your yolk into the top now. There you go. And bingo. Now, put it in this bowl. Oh, don't be exact. That's how you pop yolks and get them sliding into your egg whites. Now, you want to do the last one? Yep, you pull straight up. And dump it into the other shell. Well. Now,
Good job,
put it in
Grace.
here. Don't be exact.
You'll have a problem.
Yes.
All right.
That was beautiful.
All right. This is the mixture going in the pie pan. Honey caramel. Yummy. What are you gonna do with them egg whites?
They will get mixed into the next breakfast that we have.
Oh.
I usually do sausage, egg, and cheese.
Gotcha. So that's
breakfast burrito.
not even a part of this recipe.
No.
Perfect.
And then this will be ready to go in the oven
All right.
and bake for about 45 minutes.
All right. First thing we're gonna do, pour water in. Now this is this is the marshmallow. So if you're wanting to make the marshmallow, here's how you do it. Pour your water in.
And then you do 3 tablespoons of beef gelatin.
How much water was it?
It was half a cup.
Half a cup total?
Yes.
Okay. And how much gelatin?
3 tablespoons.
3 tablespoons. We got to get this down because people are really going to want to do this. This is so good.
Then you mix it up and mix it really well and let it sit while you do the rest of the marshmallow making,
Awesome.
and it'll gel up. So the other half cup of water is going to go in your saucepan. Then you need a cup of honey or maple syrup, whichever you prefer, but the honey is more carnivore than maple syrup.
Absolutely. How much honey's going in?
This is going to be 1 cup.
1 cup of honey.
And it doesn't sound like much, but it makes an astoundingly large amount
Mm-hmm.
of marshmallows by the time you get done.
That's good stuff. And this honey is 1 cup going into half a cup of water.
Correct. Then the only other thing we'll need is we'll need to put some salt in.
Okay.
The recipe calls for half a teaspoon, but I think carnivores need more, so we're
Yes.
going to do a full teaspoon.
Carnivores love salt.
Yes, we do. I'm going to use Redmonds.
Redmond's real salt.
That's what I used last night.
Mhm.
I haven't experimented with the Baja Gold yet, but it tends to be more potent.
It does. Yep.
And then what we need to do is just stir it, let it come to a boil. And once this is boiling, we need to let it simmer for 7 or 8 minutes.
while you're stirring it, or?
Yes, you need to stir it or you're gonna have some scorching.
Okay, so 7 or 8 minutes of stirring after it boils.
Correct.
And then you just let it simmer
Correct.
and stir it hard.
Yes.
Okay, got it.
And it's gonna froth up and foam up and look like it's gonna overflow your pot. So use one that looks abnormally large sized for the amount of stuff you have in it.
Ah. Okay, what do you think about it, Grace? Have you read a book today?
No.
You are sick. Oh my goodness.
I read both of those books yesterday.
Oh, you read all the books yesterday, and I didn't bring you no new ones.
That's alright.
Okay, well, I'll bring you some next time.
Okay.
We had no way of knowing she read books yesterday.
No, she was so sick and laid up. So she basically, what she's saying is she's going to read a book, whether she's sick or not sick.
Basically.
That's a true bookworm.
Yes, it is.
I try to read on car trips.
Yeah, car trips.
Sometimes I can't. Sometimes I can get away with it. Sometimes I can't.
Because of being car sick. Oh, I can't read in the car like that either.
Most of the time you're the driver.
So this is water, honey, and salt. Getting ready for a boil and about 8 to 10 minutes of stirring on simmer. Hey, Hunter, when Mom says simmer down, this is what she means right here. Oh, look, it's simmering up.
Yes, it is. Looky here. We got a boil, boys.
Starting to boil softly. Hey, Lucas, has your mom ever told you to simmer down? Oh my, it's starting to bubble up. Oh man, so you see how she picked that up off the fire, because if she hadn't, it could have been a disaster.
It wouldn't be smelling very good right now.
No, so this recipe calls for hands-on, and you got to be right there with it. Do not stop stirring. You don't want it to scorch, and be prepared if it gets ready to boil out of the pot. Pick it up. And that's going to be an 8 to 10 minute process.
Correct.
So during this 8 to 10 minutes, what are you looking for being your end goal?
You just basically time it.
Time it, okay.
The only thing to really watch out for that you don't want is you don't want it to get above 240, which is why I've got this thing right here.
So 240 degrees is bad.
Yes. Anything below that is good.
Okay.
And actually, I'm going to turn that down a bit because it's rising. It's coming up way faster.
Yeah.
$222.
222. There's the pie. It's a cooking up.
Look, this is completely solid at the moment.
Yep. Gelatin.
Yes. Now we're gonna pour the honey and water and salt mixture in here.
And that's instantly gonna soften up that gelatin.
Yes. So then we take the mixture and we need to mix for 8 to 10 minutes
Okay.
and it'll slowly change consistency.
Seems like 8 to 10 minutes is kind of a theme in this recipe.
It does. It must be the sweet spot.
It must be. Might not want to try this one by hand, folks.
It'll take a while. My goodness.
We're about 3 minutes in. Consistency's changing already. 4 minutes in. 5 minutes in. 6 minutes in. 7 minutes in, and it looks like that's about what we're looking for right there. Beautiful.
Yep, I
Nice.
think so.
Oh, she's gonna lick it off, not give the kids a chance.
That's good stuff.
Yes. You kids want to lick off this thing? No. This is the bookwormiest bunch I've ever seen in my life. Grace.
He isn't.
Ay, ay, ay. And you don't want to lick off the beaters.
Nope.
Why?
I don't like carnivore.
You don't like carnivore? Oh, ain't it funny? Look at this kid says he don't like carnivore. Do you like bacon?
Here, not.
Do you like beef? You like butter?
On bread.
Well, that is the essence of carnivore: beef, bacon, and butter. So you are a carnivore.
No,
you
I-
just like
no.
bread too.
I am not a carnivore.
Pie's coming out of the oven. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, that is absolutely beautiful and delicious looking. All right, the pie no sooner comes out than the marshmallow goes on. That hot pie is going to help that remain liquid form, so it should sort of meld onto it as a flat surface and not have any trouble with lumps or high points.
Man, that is the smoothest stuff I've ever seen.
That is incredible. And all it is water, salt, honey, and beef gelatin.
That's it. And the bottom has eggs, cream, vanilla, salt, and some honey.
That's it. Oh, it's gonna be good.
Yes, it is.
All right, it's got to be refrigerated for about 3 hours. Look at that give. Are you kids going to help us taste test it?
No.
Why?
It's the custard, salted or caramel honey pie with marshmallow on top.
I think you can.
Huh?
No takers?
Ay, ay, ay. Where'd Grace go?
Who is he?
No,
Are you too sick?
I don't like the custard.
Okay.
It just sends shivers down my spine.
It does send shivers down her spine. Oh my goodness. I'd have never thunk it. Well, I'm gonna have to go over there and help do it.
Okay.
Well, I tried to get some people to come in and help us because I felt like we might need a little bolstering up. But they've left us to do it ourselves. And this might put you in remembrance of the sushi deer video, the deer sushi. They left us do that ourselves too. Let's see what it's like. Wow. Now I can tell our cameraman right now currently is Hunter. He's looking through and seeing the view you're seeing right now. He can tell we're loving this. Literally loving it.
And he's still not
And
begging
he's
to
still
try
not biting on the bait. Look at that dark line right there in the, that's interesting.
I wonder if some of the marshmallow stuff got a little warm when the pie came right out of the oven.
Might have, because that pie was hot when you put it on it.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, is it ever tasty.
Yeah, I liked it a lot.
If you try this recipe, you're going to want to try this. If you're on the carnivore diet, carnivore lifestyle, a lot of people call it a lifestyle instead of a diet because you don't really need to go off of it. It's not like something that you have to go off of, but that right there, if you've got a hankering for a little sweet tooth or something, and say you've been on carnivore for a year or so, and you, or maybe even a month, and you say, boy, I sure am craving something sweet. That right there will tickle your taste buds and give you something sweet
That is the ticket.
without considering it a cheat. You don't have to eat the white sugar to get the sweet. This is incredible. I'm not even hungry right now because we had a big old New York strip steak, but this is going down so easy. You're looking at Mr. McGie chowing it down. It's unbelievable. So good. I know I've got some keto people watching, ketovore. We're carnivores, but it wouldn't matter if you were a regular run-of-the-mill human being that eats whatever you want to eat. This is amazing.
That is good eating.
Absolutely amazing. Finish that up.
Okay.
That is so good.
There's more in the pie pan anyway.
There is. So that's the caramel honey pie with the marshmallow on top. You can make them separate and eat your marshmallow in the big squares like we did when we started this video. You can eat the caramel pie separate. That right there, if I'm not mistaken, might be better.
I think it is.
That really set it off like I've never been set off before.
Time to go get another piece.
That was good. I could eat another piece of that. But that's all we've got for you for now. Hope you have a great day. If you would like to try this recipe, just go back and watch. We have the measurements and everything laying right there. 4 egg yolks. Don't get me lying on the rest of it. But anyway, y'all can go back, look at the recipe. It's right there for you. Try it out and drop a comment if you try it and let me know how you liked it, because this is mind-blowing. Absolutely mind-blowing. But that's all we've got for you today. We hope you have a great day. We'll see you on the next video.